and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, it is Mega Crash, and I'm coming to you guys back again once again with a brand new video, baby. Woo! Now, ladies and gentlemen, I first off want to apologize for the lateness here of this video. I just woke up not too long ago, man, so I mean, I needed to get that rest so that this video could be supercharged. This video could be fired up like Incineroar, baby. Woo! So with that being said, I want to present you guys with Pokemon Sun and Moon episode 92 review. So, with that being said, let's get underway. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys are new here and want to see more content from me again. And finally, let's do this! Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so in the opening act of this episode, we have ourselves Kukui, aka the Masked Royale, with his Incineroar, victorious over their opponents with the Magmortar. And I gotta say, honestly, you know, I really love the duo of the Masked Royale and Incineroar. They go together like peanut butter and jelly, and believe me when I say I enjoy their chemistry. So, with that, they end up announcing that they're going to be going, I guess, on a tour where they're going to be doing kind of like a meet and greet, and they end up starting off to Melemele Island. But then we get to the other part of the scene where it showcases Professor Burnett and Ash being super jacked up about the Masked Royale making an appearance to Melemele Island's shopping mall, and they are pestering Kukui to, you know, go there. And here's the thing, is that Kukui is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because he doesn't want his secret identity to be revealed. And that's where things really start to pick up here in this episode because, well, what does Kukui do without A, disappointing his wife, and B, blowing his cover? So this is where Kukui has to start thinking, oh man, what do I do? What do I do? How can I have the best of both worlds? So he ends up going to his friend Moylaine to see if it is possible if Moylaine could actually pose as the Masked Royale while Kukui was with his wife, so that way not only would Kukui be able to quote-unquote meet the Masked Royale with his wife, but also protect the identity of who Kukui truly is behind the mask. So we then get to the scene where it showcases everyone making their way to the Melemele Island shopping mall. We have Moylaine approaching Burnett. Burnett gets flustered, and I just start laughing right off the bat. I'm just like, man, just calm down. It's like everything should be fine. And then we end up cutting to a scene where it showcases Team Rocket's James getting really excited over the Masked Royale making its appearance in the Melemele Island shopping mall. And I'd be excited too, because I'm actually a fan of the Masked Royale myself. So we then get to the scene where it showcases Incineroar using its Darkest Lariat and various other amounts of techniques on a bunch of dummy Pokemon. I mean, we see a stuffed Poliwrath getting thrashed, we see a stuffed Alolan Golem getting absolutely manhandled, and we see a stuffed Alolan Muck as well getting absolutely demolished, which I found pretty funny, if I'm gonna be completely honest here. And while all that's going on, ladies and gentlemen, we have Faba and James sitting in the background, and they start fangirling out because they both not only are wearing their Masked Royale t-shirts, but they are obviously Masked Royale fans. And now we get to the scene where it showcases the meet and greet with the Masked Royale and the residents of Melemele Island. And we see Professor Burnett is, well, she is definitely nervous when it comes to meeting the Masked Royale because of how much she, I guess you could say, has a crush on him. I'm gonna say that she has a crush on him indeed. And Rotom is checking her heart rate, and well, her heart rate is increasing drastically. So after some time passes and Masked Royale meets some fans, we get to see Ash shaking hands with the Masked Royale, and then right when Burnett is about to have her turn, he ends up saying that he needs to have a little bit of a break, so then we cut to the next scene here. And as it turns out, the reason why he needed to take a break was so that way he could be there for his wife, and also to swap roles with Moylaine, have Moylaine be the Masked Royale, in place of Kukui, while Kukui is there to quote-unquote be there for his wife to meet the Masked Royale, even though little does Burnett know she is actually married to the Masked Royale, which I gotta know, like, what is her reaction gonna be if or when she finds out? So we then see Moylan in the dressing room trying to get down a routine where he can pose as the Masked Royale long enough. And, well, as it turns out, things aren't exactly gonna go as planned because, well, get this. Moylan ends up being captured and tied up by James and Faba, and I'm just like, oh no, this is where things are gonna go wrong indeed. I mean, if things haven't already gone wrong, things are about to get worse. Especially when this happens. We have Masked Royale's rival end up making an appearance as well, and he ends up wreaking havoc on Melly Melly's shopping mall, and ends up tossing around an Alola Golem dummy, and I'm just like, oh man, well, this is not gonna be good. So out comes the quote-unquote Masked Royale, which turns out to be Faba underneath the royal mask, and, well, let's just say the crowd kind of senses something off about this Masked Royale. And even Magmortar and his trainer senses something off about this Masked Royale as well, but they end up taking the opportunity, and, well, as you're seeing right here, Incineroar doesn't exactly seem too fond of his replacement of the Masked Royale, and ends up getting thrown around by Magmortar in the process. And it's also at that point that some trash talking begins from Kukui, or I should say the Masked Royale's rival, and, well, things are gonna get real intense real quick. I had a feeling about that. And we have everyone in the arena actually cheering for the Masked Royale. And I'm just like, oh snap, here we go, baby. Here we freaking go. And it's at that point that the lights conveniently shut off, providing a distraction for everyone, while Kukui ends up swapping to the Masked Royale, baby! Oh snap. And believe me, man, I would not want to be in his rival's shoes because the Masked Royale looks pissed. And I mean royally pissed, man. No pun intended, but seriously, I'm just like, look into the eyes, man. You see the fire. You see the fire. It is burning hotter than Magmortar, and I'm thinking, oh man, yep, his opponents are dead for sure. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be in their shoes right now. Let me tell you something, because now Incineroar and Kukui, or I should say the Masked Royale, are fired up as ever before, and we have ourselves Incineroar unleashing the Incendium Z move known as Malicious Moonsault, and, well, guess what? That is a one-hitter quitter right there. Magmortar is down and out. Ding, 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 ding! Your winner! And still the undisputed champion of badass Pokemon, Incineroar! Woo! And that, without question, not only got me fired up, but that got everybody in the arena fired up as well. And believe me when I say I enjoyed that scene, and I was just like, man, like, this is just absolutely amazing. This ended up sending Kukui's rivals run into the dressing room, hopefully never to return again, because honestly, man, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, you do not mess with the Royal Mask and his partner Incineroar, because they will mess you up. They will mess you up big time, as you just saw right here. And then it's at that point right there that Professor Burnett actually ends up getting to shake hands with the Royal Mask, and, well, you can see, plain as day, clear and simple, that Professor Burnett is, well, she is beyond awestruck. She is absolutely flustered. She is blushing like a tomato, and I couldn't help but laugh at how adorable that was. So after the insanity and the dust settles from that ordeal, we end up seeing everyone exit the arena, and of course, Burnett is still on cloud 9 because she got to shake the Royal Mask's hand. And she's a little bit upset in Kukui, given the fact that he wasn't there to, quote-unquote, witness a shaking of the hands between the two. But unbeknownst to her, well, let's just say that he kind of was a witness, because he was the one that actually shook her hand in secret identity form. So, they end up walking away, and then we cut to this final scene right here. We see both Faba and James fangirling out like crazy after they end up coming to the realization that both of their Royal Mask shirts were signed and autographed by the one and only Royal Mask himself. And I gotta say, that scene was absolutely amazing and really funny as well, and it just honestly goes to show how awesome the Royal Mask is to all of his fans, and definitely something that everyone should, and I think everyone does look up to, including myself. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that right there is going to be it for this video. I want to say thank you guys so very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you guys are new here and want to see more content from me again. Now, I want to say, once again, thank you guys so very much for all your love and support that you've shown on this channel. Not to mention showing on my other two channels too, being Mega Crasher Go and Mega Crasher Pro. Like, seriously. Like, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so very much. And have yourself a good day, and I'll see you next upload.